I thought it was proven that they don't do that actually.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I don't think they actually do the undulating thing. But I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm not a Wild West expert. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe J. Movies Are Awesome. I'm Joe.
I'm Won-Jin.
This time we're going to talk about American Primeval. 6 episodes, miniseries. Full spoilers ahead. Big shout out to Ichan Hong, Scott Walker, Void of Parrot, ZZ, and all our 58 subscribers, baby. We love y'all. And you've been warned. What's up, ZZ in the building?
ZZ, what's up?
Here we go. Yo, Won-Jin. Man, I thought there would be more scalping, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
they just reserved that just for the first episode. And man, when that happened, that was intense.
Yeah.
Because it was so sudden.
But that being said, Won-Jin, for me, the first 2 episodes, and then it kind of...
It's downhill.
Yeah. I mean, I thought the first episode brought such a great energy. You know, it kind of reminded me of Blood Meridian, too, like Cormac McCarthy's Blood Meridian. And I think you also mentioned about that book, remember?
The Empire of the Summer Moon.
Yeah, that was a great book, right? That was a great book. I was a bit busy. Did you like it? I liked it overall, but is it the best Western I have ever seen? No. Oh, the angle of the scalping? I mean, it was brutal. It was brutal. And I think the brutality was shown really well, though. And, I mean, but my problem is too many characters. Like, I felt like it could have been a movie focusing on the Miss... What's her
Holloway.
name? Yeah, Miss Holloway.
Miss Holloway.
Because the other Mormon stuff, it was intriguing at the start, but it kind of ended so quickly for me. I wish the governor did more shit. So I was either hoping this was
like a 2-season thing.
Maybe. Or this I felt like
I'm sorry, I have like hiccups.
I felt like this season could have been longer too. I thought the fort and the Mormon conflict like ended too quickly. Like so suddenly. Like and that actor is that governor actor. He was in that one with the bike gang, and he's in a lot of great like TV shows.
What was it called?
Yeah. Well, maybe not the best, but I'm so happy to have had one lately. Like they're so rare. Wild West. I mean, because you know why that is? Because like the West has been done so many times.
Like since half a century ago.
Yeah. Hey, you know what my best Western is? My best Western movie is Unforgiven. But so you have to compete with that. And here they did bring the ultra violence really well in the beginning. Until around the 3rd episode, I thought it got a little loose. Because I felt like the show couldn't decide like how to bring these stories together of different characters. And I wish there were more Mormonism. I thought Abish would explain more of her belief and thought to the natives.
And ever since like the first episode, that's completely missing.
Yeah.
From the story.
No, and like Mr. Terminator 3 becomes like this crazy man. Like, I mean, but it's been done before though. Because if you want some hardcore violence Western, read Blood Meridian by Cormac McCarthy. Then you know you'll get more than like what you bargained for. Because here, I mean, but my favorite scene is the one where Miss Holloway shows that she's actually John Wick's mother, and just bang them Frenchies, bang them steel. Oh, Void, Mormon lore is wacky. Yeah, Void, but that's why I was hoping they would go into it more. And this kind of reminded me a lot of Heresy too. Like I thought they would go into.
I was kind of hoping that they would build the Mormons up as like a more intricate supreme evil kind of thing.
No, but you know what the problem is? Like the Miss Holloway and the Indians are nuanced. The Mormon and the Mormons are either piece of shits or people looking for freedom. Like I was kind of confused by that. Like I mean, and the governor definitely had to have more dialogue because I was like hoping the show would get into his backstory. how he came into this land. Like, why is he such a charismatic figure that everybody follows? Like, when they mentioned 20 wives, I was looking forward to the scene where we see him interact with his 20 wives. But I thought they just kind of teased us with the Mormon stuff. And later with the Native American stuff, God damn, explain more about them, please. Like, I thought the characters started intriguing, and then a lot of them just became two-dimensional, except the main character, who is actually Leonardo DiCaprio from Revenant, with a changed actor. I was like, I mean, we've seen this all before, haven't we?
And even the story itself, like him helping Miss Holloway and her son. It's like, you know, the classic story. It's in Hollywood, it's the Western. In Japan, it's that Ronin story. Yeah,
it is like the lone man doing a good deed,
who has like a troubled past.
Yeah, no, but there were some great like touches though. For example, like Miss Holloway, like straight up, like when Miss Holloway killed all those Frenchmen.
I was hoping that she would shoot them in the dick.
No, but the Revenant looked at her like, damn, I want to bang you. You my type of woman. And every time Miss Holloway looked at him like, I want to bang you too. And then, you know, I was so happy when they kissed. I was like, go, man.
Fuck yeah, go to California together.
Yeah, go to Cali, son. You ain't got shit here. Like, but they had to, like, oh.
Hold on. Let me
Jin, get a sip of super cold water and hold it in your mouth. Yeah, I'm walking on. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Won-Jin is having a hiccup situation, which kind of like it's like how we feel watching this show, I guess. Like it had a great premise, but there's a lot of hiccups in the middle, and the pacing was all over the fucking place. I honestly, I was so bored around the 4th episode every time the Mormons showed up. I was like, tell me more about you guys. Like, stop being like conniving guys. And what's up, Walker? And I thought the wasted ones were the bounty hunter guys, like
Virgil.
Yeah, I didn't give a fuck about him so much that when he died and the brother looked sad, I was like, so what, fucker? Like, I don't know you. Like.
And remember the guy you guys killed? Like, why so sad?
No, but I thought they could have made it more like ambiguous like that. Because I mean, I think they tried to present the world as lawless.
Yeah.
And the letter from the captain, I don't know, but like, so here's the thing. Overall, not good, but very smart ideas somewhere in the middle to keep me interested watching the show. That's how I felt. You know, and even the captain, I thought they could have been more interesting. Like the battle scene, I thought was really wasted on the second raid because I thought I would have preferred like a real fight, like Civil War style fight, where you know they set up a perimeter, maybe do like a position, and then fight with the raiders.
Like the United States versus
the
Mormons.
Yeah, make it more intense like that. Oh, Walker, let's talk is right after this one. Zezzy, I like the vibe and I wish it was longer. Okay. No, because there is definitely a vibe to it. Oh, my God, I can't. Won-Jin, I'm so sorry, but I'm very tempted to laugh at you. Let's relax a little bit. Put your camera on yourself, man. Do it for the fans, yeah. He's not acting. He's really trying to push back hiccups.
I think it worked.
It worked?
I was like breathing in.
This is really amusing to me.
And hold my breath. I think it stopped.
Yo, now that you did that, this show should have had a scene where like somebody gets a hiccup and everybody laughs and shoots him in the head. Yeah, that would have been great. Like to make a dark comedy. Oh yeah, that being said, like I wish there was more dark comedy. Because I thought the Boardwalk Empire actor would bring more of that. Because I liked his character. The guy who went to the fort because he was thirsty. And then he made the fort that the Mormon wants. I thought that was the governor and his interaction was more interesting than a lot of other interactions.
They were so chill. They were both people in power.
Both fuck you and fuck you. Like, fuck you. No, fuck you. Fuck you. No, my favorite scene was when he cut off the other guy's toe with a shovel. Yeah, like, I want.
What was it? That. Like, Billy, was it?
Yeah. I didn't like that guy. I wish that guy would get shot, but he didn't, right? Quick drink, a can of Coke, it'll stop the hiccups.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I had Pepsi, I had cold water. None of that worked.
Jin, you look exactly like Cindy from Scream at the end of the first movie with the clothes you got on. Yeah, except the hiccup part, right? So, Won-Jin, you need to come back and join me on the chat because I'm running out of things to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, I like the show's like old schoolness. I mean, it's a new show, but like the story, this is straight from like stuff we grew up with in the 90s. Like this lone guy, he's like this like protector of this like woman and child, and they fall in love. The only difference is that it's too short to really like go anywhere. I was like, the moment what's his name, Mr. Reed got shot, and we could kind of like guess that he's not gonna make out of this alive. I knew like that instant this was gonna be it. There's not gonna be any like further seasons. Because I was kind of hoping that there would be further seasons, because I was hoping the U.S. military, the U.S. Army would arrive and basically just wipe out those like pieces of shit.
And I didn't like the deaf girl too. Like
the Shoshone who ran away. No,
like I'm not blaming the actor, because they just brought in so many like types that we've seen in Western before. Remember in Western, you always have to have a disabled person. You always have to, like, you know, remember in Quick and the Dead, they have the blind guy,
and they all have a job to do.
Yeah,
they all play like a key role.
Yeah, but here I didn't think like they did a key role.
And she's the one who basically saved the kid from the wolves.
Yeah, I didn't like the wolves. They look fake as fuck. I did like when she brought a fire branch to hit the Frenchie guys.
Oh, yes.
I did like that. But I'm just saying, like, it's a very mixed bag. Like, some action scenes were great, satisfactory. My favorite is... So, two favorite is when Miss Holloway goes John Wick mother and blasts them dudes. That was awesome. Playing gun fu. I was hoping she would stomp the French grandma. Like, why she leave her to be alive? Or
like pistol whip her.
Yeah. And I also love the first opening episode. Oh, boys, I'm watching Baywatch right now. God, I would love, especially the ball of a hot wife guy. My favorite is Caroline April. Okay. We can talk about all of that in about 10 minutes, Walker. No worries.
And for me, it was quite refreshing to see this Western, because, you know, a lot of the elements that are weaved into the show, we've seen this in, you know, a lot of those like post-apocalyptic movies, like Mad Max, for example, where like civilization is not there anymore. It's every man for himself, and it's like a dog-eat-dog world. And this show kind of reminded me that's not some like post-apocalyptic shit. That's what we used to be back then. So that was refreshing.
But the problem here is they've done it better than here. Like, I feel like this was great premise, great idea, just not executed to perfection.
I was also kind of hoping to see more of like Mr. Reed's like action. I mean, we did get to see some of his like Shoshone, like Western like hybrid thing. I love how they like charge like against each other, towards each other. That was like some intense shit. And I was kind of hoping that there would be more explanation or like a flashback of like what he used to do, or maybe like more action.
What did you think about Red Feather?
You know, until you mentioned him,
you forgot.
I forgot about him.
No, but why do you think he let Abish live?
I think
I thought it was because she showed fight.
Yeah, I think it's the fierceness. She wasn't screaming for her life. It was like that fierceness. I thought
she didn't show cowardice.
I mean, when she was about to get her throat slit, it reminded me a lot of that moment of, you know, have you seen? Of course you've seen The Last Samurai.
Yeah.
Remember what's his name? Ken. I forgot his name. Ken.
It's okay. Say the scene.
The
Ken Watanabe.
Oh, that's right, Watanabe Ken. When he sees Tom Cruise for the first time, when he's like, he refuses to be executed, and then he kills the samurai who's about to execute him, and then he like resists and he fights back with that lance with the tiger flag, and we can tell that Ken Watanabe, he's impressed by his fierce spirit. I think it's the same story with Red Feather.
They should have spent more time and watched Dances with Wolves to make me convinced that Abish would put war paint and start shooting those Mormons. Like, I was just like, wait a minute. I mean, I've seen you from she was the actor from Michael Fassbender.
The agency, the girl who goes to Iran.
Yeah, I like the actor, but when she started putting war paint and like doing pistol, I was like, were you trained for this? Like, I missed all that. And then when she met Terminator, I was just like, I like that was like I didn't feel no love or nothing. I was like, move aside. So I want to see Mr. Reed.
It did not feel as tragic as it was supposed to be.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So from that perspective, this shows males justice to the title. Oh, you mean like how it's primeval? This was like a teabagging the concept. Boy, his tenacity, yeah. No, but I did like the Red Feather actor, because I was hoping Red Feather, we would get more scenes with Red Feather and his mother. The mother was more fascinating to me, because I was like, do we get to see women like Native American chief? I don't even know if that's historically accurate.
I was asking myself, like, was it like a matriarchal thing?
No, and I was like, perfect English. What the fuck is up with that? Like, please explain. And then I was like, Reed, wait a minute. Like, I was more intrigued by that. But suddenly they disappear until they die.
Yeah.
But I have to see Abish put like war paint on herself.
You know, when Red Feather took her instead of killing her, I was thinking to myself, that's the moment I reminded myself of that book, Empire of the Summer Moon, the one about the Comanches, the Quana and his wife, who's supposed to be white, and so I was thinking that maybe her destiny was gonna be similar. She's gonna fall in love with Red Feather, and she's gonna mourn him after he dies or something. But no, it didn't go that way. And all of a sudden she puts on war paint.
Yeah, maybe they had those scenes, but they edited it out because I wish this show was either 2 episodes longer or 2 to 3 episodes shorter. Like,
oh, okay. If the head of the tribe dies, his wife becomes the leader. I had no clue.
No, but Lizzie, I have no problem with that. I'm just saying, like, I wanted to hear about her story. Because she seemed like a badass woman. And then, like, standing up to the government.
Yeah, and we've seen, like, matriarchs in our shows before. You know, like in Fargo season 2, was it? Yeah. I mean, she could have been a lot more intriguing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was a missed opportunity, I think. And in order to pull that off, they needed more episodes, I think.
Yeah. Or make it shorter. Because I was just more fascinated with Miss which is not her real name, Miss Reed and Mr. Reed, and that angle. Just hyper focus on them. And then it would have been more moving that way. Because there were very great moments where because I thought the mother, like, she did a great acting job, because one of the scenes that really got to me was Stay Here. And, you know, I love stories that don't get sexual right away. Like, it teases that love, that security, and that safety, because we just been through this world that is really harsh. And it's just good to see 2 human beings bonding like that over a journey. But the journey was just kept interrupted, and then the Terminator getting almost scalped and surviving. Afterwards, it was just, I didn't like that story at all. I wish you know what I would have loved? If he came to the governor's like place and took over the leadership.
Oh, that would be so much better.
Like, he becomes crazy literally after the scalp. They say, oh, you didn't do brain damage. I was like, yes, he did. And then he goes like, oh,
I've met God.
Yeah. And then I would have loved to see like a Mormon faction to faction battle. And then they're like, Abish is the new Madonna and we must find her. And then do this like Mad Max Fury Road shit. Like I was hoping he would do that. I think it was possible. If the head of the tribe, okay, I wish it would have been longer. Okay, that's a great opinion. So I was kind of disappointed at a lot of the character arcs. They ended too abruptly. Like,
I also like the kid, Miss Holloway's son, because I thought there could have been like better writing for him. Because I like the fact that he started off as a cripple, and then he threw away the brace, and then I thought it was so ironic that he broke his leg again by a horse.
Yo, there's one scene missing where Mr. Reed teaches him how to fish. Where's that scene? Like their bond didn't bother me. Like didn't like convince me. And Reed also annoyed me a little bit. Like, do you want to bang Miss Holloway or not, motherfucker? Show me.
And ZZ says it's refreshing to see romantic scenes that don't turn into sexual carnage.
That's true. That's true. But anyway, like I would say. Let me go first one. A lot of missed opportunities in this show. It started off as a banger. I was hoping for some super energy, but
I think the rest of the episodes following episode 1 did not live up to par, in my opinion.
Listen,
like you said,
1 and 2 were great. When they introduced the governor and everybody was great. And then it went, it didn't go anywhere.
But I still like this old school storytelling and old school plot. So I mean, it was so predictable, but yet I still liked it.
Okay, so let's give a number grade now.
I would give the show a 6.5.
Are you sure you want to give it a 6.5?
I would give it a 6.5.
Why don't you just give it a 7?
No, I think seven's too generous for the show.
You know why I said that?
Why?
Because I'm gonna give this a 5. Man, this is sorry ZZ, but around episode 4, I was yawning. I'm sorry. Like the first 2 were intriguing, and I was like, because Won-Jin recommended it to me. It's like, yo, this is pretty badass stuff. I was like, hell, fucking yeah. 1, I was like, fuck it, this is what he was talking about. And then 2 was like, huh, wait a minute, where's this going? And I've all seen it before. You should change the title to this video to Won-Jin's Fabulous Hiccups. So wait, 6.55, 11.5. So that's 5.75. Oh wait, 5.75.
No,
yes.
we can just do this.
Okay, calculator.
There we go.
Yeah. See, I was right. Jojin movie so awesome. What? See, I would do an 8. Man, all right. That you. So Jojin movie so awesome gives American Primeval a 5.75.
And if you like westerns, if you like this lone wolf kind of story thing, I think you would enjoy it.
Yeah. No, I guess I'm just disappointed at the potential. Because listen, Won-Jin, we both read Empire.
Of the Summer Moon.
Yeah, and then I read Blood Meridian.
And we've seen Bone Tomahawk.
Yo, not just that, No Country for Old Men.
That's right.
We've seen some ultra-violent, like, westerns.
Yeah.
And then we liked that it brought that energy.
In the first episode.
Yeah, but and then afterwards, it didn't meet its predecessor standards. That's why the score is like that, okay? Void Repair, thank God I don't get bored easily. I'm glad if you liked it if you watch it, Void. But anyway, this has been Jojin Movie So Awesome. We're going to take a really short break this time.
And we'll come back for our Let's Talk session.
So, Walker, now is the time to join. This has been Jojin Movie So Awesome. I'm Joe.
I'm Won-Jin.
We'll see you guys in a bit.
We'll be right back.
Yo, and why did they keep showing this movie's anti-French. Like, the French guy gets hanged, and then the bodies stay there for 3 episodes, and then we meet piece of shit French. Weren't they like, did they help America get independent from the Brits? Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck?
They even gifted them with the Statue of Liberty.
Exactly.